Do you feel like you proved to the world, like, I'm the real deal?
I'm the real deal. Like I said out there, two of the most grappling heavy guys and probably two of the best grapplers in the division. And I passed the test, and I just found out, he had 20 pounds on me tonight. He weighed 165. I came in at 145. That catch weight had nothing to do with me. That was me being nice, taking a fight when a guy was way above, I'm coming up a weight class, and he's obviously a 45er. And,
right.
I went into the world where that matters most, and my performance speaks for itself.
So did you find that out from the staff tonight after the fights? Or?
Yeah, I just found out he weighed 165 coming in there.
So do you feel like in some ways, like, what the hell did I agree to that for? Or?
No, I said all week, if he comes in 20 pounds overweight, let's bang, dude. I'm fighting. I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna fight regardless of what you weigh. I train with guys that are big. I was prepared for him to be big, maybe not as big. Especially planned on him making weight, but even if he didn't, if he was 150 pounds at weigh-ins, I'm here to fight. That's what I do. I fight people and I love to put on a show. Like I said in the interview, give me somebody that wants to stand up and bang with me. Let me bang.
How did you feel about your performance overall? I mean, obviously it was a tough guy in there.
It was a tough guy. I was the judo toss at the beginning. That's where I started. It's been a while since I tossed somebody, so that was for the heart right there. But I like to put on super exciting performances. And, I felt like that was a great grappling performance. I got locked down a couple different places that I just couldn't get out of. In the third round, I may have been able to explode a little bit to get out more, but that's what he was looking for. He was looking for me to make a mistake, grab my neck, grab my arm. And, I felt like I won the first 2 rounds. So, I was playing it extra safe there on the bottom on getting up. I didn't want to make some dumb mistake and get caught in a submission.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, take us through the process of how they ended up changing this to a catch weight. Like, when did you find out?
I got a call about 1 a.m. the night before weigh-in saying that he was 143 pounds and dead to the world, that they were cutting him off at 140 pounds if, he said he would make that. And, that was basically the agreement. You make 140. I was already 137, right, about ready to go to sleep and wake up and make weight like a professional. But, I was like, dude, whatever, let's, show up, take the fight, let's fight. That's what I came here to do. What's 5 pounds, what's 10 pounds, I guess what's 20 pounds. I'm here to fight, I'm here to put on a show, and it doesn't matter what the circumstances are. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna try to kick your ass.
How close do you think you were to getting that submission in that second round?
Man, it was tight. I was holding on for dear life for that. I didn't have the best position, but my arm was underneath and I was squeezing, and he started reacting like it was tight, and I know it was tight.
Any extra fun about giving a guy his first defeat?
Oh yeah, I consider myself 14-0, now 15-0. I had the 2 wins on my record. You guys probably watched on the Contender Series. Dana met me at the cage and was like, "I'm sorry, dude, you won that fight." So my 1 loss on my record, I don't really consider it a loss, but it is what it is. So any chance I can steal somebody's 0, I'm going to, since, I kind of got mine taken from me.
How do you feel about the Contender Series, though? A lot of guys used to come off tough, and now Contender Series is like this immediate beater. You fight so quickly in the UFC.
Man, I'm a Contender Series OG. I was on the first season, with O'Malley, and now I got as many fights as, him in the UFC, I didn't get signed on, I think I am the only guy to fight twice on the Contender Series and not get signed. And, I went and I won 2 more world titles in, 4 or 5 fights. Last one being, the LFA's only champ. Like, I am the real deal. Give me big fights, big cards. I'm here to stay.
Going back to the weight one more time, you could have gotten 20% of his purse. Did the money ever come into play with you or your team?
Let's just say I'm going to get paid.
There were some arrangements made?
There were some arrangements made. He wasn't going out on that one, without any what's the word I'm looking for?
Penalty for it.
Any penalty, yeah, any consequences, right?
Let me ask you a question, because you touched on, you said you'll just let me bang, bro, right? But you just said it right there. I mean, with the wins that you have right now,
right.
I mean, there's a shot that you could face some guys pretty high up in the division. So, do you want a stylistic fun matchup, or would you rather have somebody with a little number next to their name?
Either one. I'm here for the long haul, and I'm here to be the best in one of the hottest weight classes in the UFC right now. Bantamweight is one of the up-and-coming hot divisions. And, I took out 2 prospects. Like I said, I felt like I should have been signed to the UFC 2 years ago. But now here we are, new weight class. you know, I came in off a highlight reel knockout and a 5-day notice against Ray Borg, and you know, he's no joke at 35 either. You know, he beat another undefeated Eric Silva's brother, another top prospect, a black belt. So you know, I faced two of the toughest grapplers in the division. Why not give me one of the best strikers out there and see how he hangs? Because you know, some of the best strikers in the world have tried it with me too, and they end up you know, unconscious on the ground.
Do you think that long journey to the UFC was beneficial for you?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, everything happens for a reason. I was a little upset that night on the Contender Series, but you know, I licked my wounds. I got better. I moved up a whole nother weight class. I came in with a bang, LFA's first champ highlight reel knockout. If you guys didn't catch that, check that out. You know, 5-day notice against Borg with a gash over my eye and a torn MCL. Like, you know, I came in with a bang, and I just made another statement tonight on one of the biggest cards of the year against undefeated prospect. You know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know, I feel like, you know, I talk to you guys well too. You know, I got a great personality. Build me up, Dana. I'm here to take over your bantamweight division.
Any thought of ever going to 25 if that opportunity, the UFC came to you and said, hey, we want to build this division a little bit more? Because like you said, you were a champion LFA at flyweight as well.
Right, yeah, you know, multiple-time champ at flyweight, Tachi Palace, LFA, you know, I could fight at flyweight. I think bantamweight's my new home. I'm trying to get bigger, you know, trying to let my body grow into that bantamweight division. I didn't pack up, you know, I was sitting about, you know, 53, 54 all camp, which was the heaviest I've ever been, you know, trying to pack on food, pack on weight. And then, you know, I kind of didn't feel the best after this weigh-in, you know, not a bad weight cut or anything, just I didn't have my appetite. I was trying to force myself to eat, so I was only 145 pounds tonight. You know, probably 40 after that fight, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm trying to get bigger, but if the right opportunity, the right dollar sign presents itself for flyweight, so be it. But right now, bantamweight is hot, and I want to be one of the best in one of the best divisions in the UFC, not a division that's just hanging on by a thread.
You mentioned LFA a few times now. For those, and we're seeing a big influx of LFA players in the UFC, for those unfamiliar with the promotion, just how legit are the top LFA fighters?
I mean, man, you know, like, LFA speaks for itself, you know, all the champions that, you know, I could go on and on and on. Brian Ortega, Anthony Smith, you know, Ricky Simone, myself. Shoot, there's a ton of them, you know. Yeah, there's a ton. There's like 8 guys from LFA on this card tonight, you know. It is, without a doubt, one of the biggest feeders into the UFC. And, you know, I'm their only champ, you know. So, you know, it's one of the best divisions to come in through. And, you know, those guys are killers in there. Everybody's fighting for this spot here, so you know they bring it. And you know, I conquered all the tests there, all the tests in the UFC so far, all the tests on the Contender Series. Give me a test I can't pass.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys. Everybody good? Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.